Hello, it's April from Pelvic Balance Physical Therapy, and today I'm talking about how posture relates to the pelvic floor. So the pelvic floor muscles here and your pelvic organs really are best in a neutral position. And what I mean by that is we take a look at the model here and we look at this bony pelvic alignment. This would be how things would line up in a neutral position. Now let's take a look at the organs inside. We have our bladder, the uterus, and the rectum here lining up from front to back. So if you're standing and you're one that sort of tilts your pelvis forward, often what happens is your spine, then your low back, sort of arches a little bit more as a result, because your body is trying to balance out that weight distribution. So not only can tilting your pelvis forward affect your spine, but it also affects the lineup of these organs. So you might have more pressure put on certain areas, for example, the bladder, because of just gravity and how things are lining up in the pelvis. Now that could contribute to issues such as bladder leakage or pelvic organ prolapse. And another position that can cause some of those issues would be if you're one that sort of tilts the pelvis backwards. You sort of round out your low back. And what that does is you lose that natural shelf for the bladder. So it rests on this pubic bone here, but if you tilt back, you no longer have that support for your bladder. And again, it changes the way things are positioned a little bit. Not to mention the effect it would have on your pelvic floor muscles and other muscles like your glutes. Everything really works more efficiently in a nice neutral position. The muscles are more effective in that position. So when you are changing your alignment, it definitely can have an impact on the pelvic floor muscles and other muscles and how they function, as well as how the pelvic organs line up. So when we're working on trying to strengthen these muscles and reduce symptoms such as bladder leakage, or we're working on trying to improve a prolapse of one of the organs, we really need to pay attention to postures and how the pelvis is lining up, because it can make such a difference. If you have more questions about this or any questions in general, please feel free to contact me, April@pelvicbalance.com. Thank you and have a wonderful day.